Hello, dear child. Right now, a prayer is being said that the laziness that often afflicts your mind and heart will be removed. Understand that prayer, work and study are tools that come to you to shape your character and direct your path. These moments are essential so that you can welcome the great changes and beautiful opportunities that are about to unfold in your life. Don't underestimate the power of your decision to remain attentive. Every word you hear today can open doors that once seemed closed. By tuning into this message, you put yourself in a position of listening and receptivity. It is in this space of connection that you will find true transformation. Remember, continuing to the end is an act of faith. I am here, guiding you every step of the way, and the blessings you so desire are drawing closer. This is the time to believe in what is to come and to prepare yourself to receive everything I have in store for you. May your mind, heart and soul be open to the wonders that are about to happen. Today, I want to talk about a powerful promise that should resonate in your heart: everything you touch will prosper. This is not just a declaration, but an invitation for you to recognize the potential that lies within you. Every day, your hands are instruments of creation and transformation. Look around you and realize that, somehow, everything you have touched so far bears your stamp. Every gesture, every word, every action has the power to bear fruit, to bring results. As you set yourself in motion, trust that future events are reflections of my power and my favor over your life. Often, you may feel stagnant, as if you were paralyzed in the face of difficulties and uncertainties. This is normal. However, right now, I want you to take one message to heart: your trust in me is a key that can open doors that once seemed insurmountable. Expecting significant changes is an act of faith. When you wish for healing, for example, you're not just aiming for physical improvement, but a complete renewal that encompasses body, mind and spirit. The healing I seek for you is not limited to what is visible. It also encompasses your emotions, your relationships, and your perceptions of yourself. Believe me, I am the one who restores from the inside out. Sometimes, it is this inner transformation that will set the stage for the blessings to come. As for financial blessings, understand that prosperity is not just about money. It's a vision that encompasses abundance in various spheres of life. How about looking at the true wealth that is revealed in small gestures of affection, in moments of genuine joy, in lessons learned along the way? Just as plants need water and light to grow, you too can cultivate fertile soil through love, gratitude and hard work. When you sow, you are creating a prosperous future. When I say that everything you touch will prosper, I want you to be sure that this requires action and movement. Small steps are actually big achievements. If you dream of achieving something bigger, start with what's closest to you. A change in your day-to-day life, a new attitude in challenging situations, an extra effort in your profession or in a personal project. These small changes have a cumulative force that can surprise you. By moving in the direction of excellence, you are inviting blessings to come your way. Now, I want you to think of a goal you want to achieve. Visualize it in your mind and feel the energy it provokes in you. By focusing on this vision, you are activating a powerful force that is aligned with my purpose for your life. It is in this state of expectation that we collaborate together. As you act, I support you with my love and providence. If, at any time, you feel doubt or fear, remember that difficulties do not determine your future. I am by your side every step of the way, guiding your steps even when the road seems muddy. Keep hope alive in your heart, knowing that your trust in me will not be in vain. Every positive impulse you give is allowing me to play my part in your life. I take care of you. Here is a fundamental truth: I want you to have a clear understanding of who you are and the greatness of the promises I have for you. The potential that resides within you is amazing, and it's time to activate it. Don't let outside voices or your own fears discourage you. What you want and which seems far away is often closer than you think. Along the way, remember to give thanks. Gratitude is a powerful attractor of more blessings. When you recognize the good things you already have, you open the way for more abundance to come to you. A simple attitude of gratitude will resonate in your spirit and create an environment conducive to growth. I invite you to delve deeper into this message and reflect on your life. As you consider everything we've discussed, know that you are an important part of my plan. Every effort you make, every step you take towards what you want will be part of the big picture I'm painting for you. And as you move forward, I'd like to encourage you to stay close to this channel. Here, you'll find words that lift your spirits and encourage you to keep going. Subscribe and become part of this community of faith, where together we can reflect on the blessings to come. Let's walk together, rejoicing in every small victory, strengthening ourselves in difficulties and celebrating every achievement that has already been planted in your day. The prosperity to which you are entitled is on its way, and we, together, will be witnesses to every movement of this transformation. I want to tell you about a promise that can light your way in the days to come. You will receive good news. This is a statement that should ignite the flame of hope in your heart. Sometimes the clouds can seem very dark, and difficulties can weigh on you in ways that seem unbearable. However, remember that these are only temporary shadows, and behind them always shines the light of truth and my goodness. Preparing your heart to receive good news is an important step. The blessings and breakthroughs you have been longing for are coming, even if you can't see them yet. We all face moments when our surroundings seem to fall apart. But rest assured, just as the sun rises after the darkest night, so will your blessings. You are not alone on this journey. The promises of restoration are drawing near. It is essential that you know that I, in my infinite love, am working to restore everything that the enemy has tried to take away from you. This can often seem like a long and painful process, but believe me, every step you take is part of the healing and rebuilding process. I go beyond repairing what has been lost. I want to restore fullness to your life, bringing back the joy, peace, and love that have often been shattered by challenging situations. That's why today we say a prayer. Together, we raise our voices in search of healing and restoration. This is a sacred moment, an invitation for you to connect more deeply with me and open your heart to receive my healing presence. Let's pray. Dear God, I come before you at this time, asking for healing in my life. I recognize the struggles, losses, and wounds I carry. In these moments of difficulty, I cry out for your intervention. Restore, Lord, all that has been taken from me. Bring back my peace and the love that seems far away. I ask you to fill my heart with hope and resilience, strengthening my faith in your divine plan. May I feel your presence in every step, trusting that somehow this is all contributing to my growth and learning. Thank you for being with me, for always listening. May I live in the abundance of your promises. Amen. Remember that this is only the first part of the prayer. There are more to come. Patience is fundamental when we talk about God's timing. His time doesn't line up with your human calendar. There are times when we need to learn to wait. Waiting can be a difficult time, but it is also a period of preparation. Often, it is in this space of waiting that we are shaped, strengthened, and made ready to receive the blessings that await us. As you await this good news, stand firm in faith and hope. Look around you and notice the little signs of blessings that are already happening, even if they are imperceptible. Sometimes the light shines brightest in the smallest things. A kind word, a gesture of love, a sincere smile, these are all reflections of my grace in your life. Don't underestimate these moments, because they are what will prepare you for the great transformations that are coming. And as you move forward, be aware of the changes within you. While the world around you faces uncertainty, true peace begins in the soul. When you allow me to enter and reign in your heart, peace replaces anxiety. This is restoration. It's as if a river of tranquil waters begins to flow through you, washing away every worry and bringing you the serenity you so desperately seek. Learn to be patient, remembering that every day is a new opportunity. The good news you long for may manifest itself in ways you can't imagine. Be open to recognizing these manifestations, even when they don't fit your expectations. As I said, what you touch will prosper, and your touch must come from a place of love and faith. Trust me in this process. With every prayer you say, you open doors. With every act of love you show, you connect more deeply to the abundance I have in store for you. Sometimes the answer to your prayers can come in disguise. So remain attentive to what may emerge in your life. The significant changes you are about to experience may include not only your material life, but also your relationships, your emotional health and your inner peace. When healing comes, it's not just physical, it's a transformation that encompasses all aspects of life. You will find strength when you least expect it. Your heart will be renewed and your hopes restored. The real question is whether you are willing to continue the journey, to open your heart and remain in expectation of transformation. This is an act of faith, and with every action, you are allowing me, in my infinite goodness, to write your story. You are about to experience unprecedented happiness and blessings. This may sound like a bold statement, but remember the truth that all that is good and perfect comes from me and is always on its way. Sometimes it may seem that we are surrounded by difficulties and challenges, but it is in these moments that it is most necessary to maintain hope and faith. Dry your tears. Those tears, which often fall as a reflection of your pain, can also be a sign of transformation. Abundance is about to enter your life in ways you may not be able to imagine right now. What you've been looking for, what you've been chasing for so long, is getting closer. Watch out for signs that your life is changing for the better. Sometimes the changes we want come slowly, but know that they are in motion. I see your struggles. Don't think that you are alone on this journey. Every challenge you face is known to me, and this may seem oppressive, but I am here to offer consolation and strength. Every tear shed is valuable, and I collect them carefully. You may feel tired and even discouraged, but it is in the midst of pain that the greatest blessings often arise. These painful experiences are not in vain, they are part of your growth and development as a human being. At this delicate moment, I invite you to worship. Adoration doesn't just mean singing or praising in a traditional context. Worship is an expression of love and trust, even when the current situation seems difficult. When you choose to worship despite the struggles, you are making a powerful statement about your faith and trust in me. This activates a great power of transformation in your life. Worship attracts my presence and fills your heart with hope, light, and comfort. Recognizing that the breakthroughs you've been waiting for may have been long overdue is a crucial part of the process. Sometimes you may look at the timeline of your life and feel frustrated at how slow things are going. This frustration is natural, but remember that the time you wait can be a time of preparation for something much greater. What is to come is worthy of the wait. Many people have had experiences in which they thought they were wasting time, but when they look back, they realize that every moment was worth it. Every moment of waiting can be a time to learn, grow, and strengthen your faith. What you are waiting for may well be something that will completely transform your reality. Sometimes it only comes when you least expect it. Now, I invite you to reflect on what you want to manifest in your life. What are your dreams, your aspirations, the changes you really want to see? Don't underestimate the power of expressing these issues. Talking about your desires and challenges can open up new understandings and solutions. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's build a space of support and encouragement together, where your words can encourage others to open their hearts too. Imagine how powerful your comments can be, not just for you, but for those who read and share your struggles and joys. When you express what you are feeling, you are contributing to an environment of transformation, creating a space where the community can come together in mutual support. Each message from you can be a sign of hope and an encouragement to someone else who is waiting for change. Every acknowledgement of pain and waiting is a step towards the blessings that are on the way. It's a testament to your resilient heart, to your ability to keep believing. Therefore, by directing your thoughts and feelings towards these blessings, you are drawing them closer to you. And remember, the happiness that's coming is not just an upgrade in your life, it's a transformation. As you sequence your tears and look ahead, believe that better news is on the way. When the good winds start blowing and you feel that happiness is approaching, don't hesitate to share it. Your journey is unique, and by sharing your story, you offer others a glimmer of hope so that they too can believe in the promises I have for everyone. Allow yourself to dream and keep the flame of hope alive. Feel the joy that is coming, even before it fully arrives. Happiness and blessings are on your horizon. You deserve to feel them and, more importantly, you are worthy of experiencing them. Get in touch with this truth and let it resonate in your being. The road to abundance may be long, but it is about to become brighter through your faith and perseverance. God is preparing a window of opportunity for you. This window is a sign that things can change for the better in surprising ways. Sometimes life can seem full of obstacles and uncertainties, but it's important to remember that every difficulty carries within it a lesson and a hidden opportunity. This window is unique because it is designed specifically for you, and it represents a time of new beginnings. What you need to do now is open your heart and extend your faith. Faith is an invitation to trust, and by trusting me, you put yourself in tune with the blessings that are already on their way. It's a brave step, no, but it's a step that can take you to places you didn't even know were possible. Chasing your dreams can seem daunting at times, especially when the challenges seem greater than the hope. However, it is in this spirit of pursuit that you will find your strength. Every dream has its own time and space to manifest itself. Just as a plant needs the right conditions to grow, your dreams also require dedication, patience and, above all, faith. Believe me, your efforts will not be in vain. You're about to go from just enough to more than enough. This is a powerful concept. When we talk about living only with the basics, we are limiting our potential and what I really want you to experience in your life. More than enough is a promise of abundance. This doesn't just refer to material goods, it encompasses love, happiness, peace and fulfillment. What you seek is not just a passing satisfaction, but a fullness that transforms your life and the lives of those around you. Remember that everything that seems scattered in your life, the pieces that seem disconnected, are actually coming together. Every experience you've had, every challenge you've faced and every victory you've won, all these parts of your life are lining up to form a bigger picture. Often, this assembly can seem confusing, but trust that I am shaping a design that makes sense. It's like a jigsaw puzzle where you don't have all the pieces in sight. But as you move along, some of them start to fit together. The difficulties you've faced, the joys you've experienced, the moments of uncertainty and the periods of confidence are all indispensable elements in the picture I'm creating for you. So don't be discouraged if you can't see the whole picture now. In this process, remember that sharing your experiences can be fundamental. When you tell your story, you open doors not only for yourself, but for others who may be facing similar struggles. So I encourage you to share this video. It can be a light in the life of someone who is looking for hope and inspiration. Your decision to share could impact another life in a significant way, and that's not something that should be underestimated. By sharing, you are reaching out to those around you and facilitating a network of support and faith. Often, what you consider a simple message can be exactly what someone needed to hear. They may be on the verge of giving up or feeling that there is no further way forward, and your sharing can offer the inspiration they need to change direction. Come on, stretch your faith and follow those paths that are opening up. Every step you take towards what you want is a step towards realizing your full potential. The world is full of opportunities and you are part of it. Gather your energy, focus on your goals and get ready to take advantage of the window that will open for you. Just as a flower blooms at the right time, your opportunities are also expanding. This is your time. Look around you and look for these new possibilities. Never underestimate the power of being alert and ready to act when that window opens. Sometimes it appears discreetly, and you have to be in tune to notice it. So keep your eyes and heart open. The transformation you seek is on the horizon, and every action you take, however small it may seem, contributes to this change. Just as nature renews itself, you too can renew yourself. Brazil. The abundance I want you to experience is more than a wish, it's a promise that will come true in its own time. The future is a space of possibilities, and I am here, guiding your every step in the right direction. Faith is what connects you to these promises. So walk with courage and determination. Embrace the journey, share the surprises, and let your light shine brightly, for many blessings are on the way. You have been kept alive in faith, even in the face of difficult circumstances. This is a powerful testimony to your strength and resilience. Life often presents us with challenges that can seem overwhelming, and yet you have remained steadfast. This perseverance is not just a trait, it is a reflection of what is deepest inside you, a spark of hope that has never gone out. The adversities you have faced may have been great, and each of them has brought with it valuable lessons. Pain, suffering, and struggle are not mere experiences to be forgotten, but are paths that shape us. They become testimony to your ability to resist and to believe in something greater. It is in this space of struggle that you found your courage and began to see the divine hand at work in your life. Now, as you look to the future, a new chapter is on the horizon. This chapter is full of miracles and inspirations that are ready to be revealed. It can often be hard to believe that something good can come out of difficult times, but it is in these moments that true transformation takes place. You are about to experience something that will surprise you, something that will reaffirm your faith and bring new meaning to your experiences. God will bless you in the presence of your enemies, and that's a very important aspect of this story. Often, the people around us who can't see what's going on inside us become skeptical or even critical. However, it is in these circumstances that you will be able to witness a clear manifestation of my glory. Imagine this, even when others look at you with suspicion, you will be lifted up as an example of living faith. Your life will become proof that, even in the most challenging situations, love and kindness can prevail. These blessings that are on their way are not just for you, they have a much wider purpose. When you are blessed in such a way, you become a beacon of hope for those around you. Your story of overcoming and victory can inspire others who feel lost or directionless. You can't imagine the impact you can have on someone's life when you share what you've overcome and the blessings you've received. Let's pause for a moment and think about these adversities. How do they connect to who you are today? Each struggle brought growth that you now carry within you. You have developed a depth of character that could not have been shaped without these challenges. Just as a diamond is created under pressure, you too have been honed through the heat of hardship. And as you think about this new chapter, allow yourself to dream again. It's easy to lose the ability to dream in the midst of struggles, but now is the time to reopen that space in your heart. Ask yourself, what do you really want? What are the seeds of hope that you would like to plant now? By visualizing these dreams, you are allowing them to become part of your reality. God's presence in your life will manifest itself in ways you may not be able to imagine. As you look at the blessings He brings, know that this is not just a superficial change. It's a transformation that takes place on deeper levels. You will see new opportunities arising, relationships restored, and hearts healed. All of this is interwoven in such a way that the trials overcome become living testimonies of my grace. And the beauty of it all lies in how each moment interconnects. Once a new chapter begins, other pages will be written, and each one will contain stories of breakthroughs and miracles. Keep your eyes open for these possibilities. Sometimes blessings come in disguise and you have to be alert to recognize them. Small victories are important, and every step you take towards what you want deserves to be celebrated. Your journey will be full of moments of inspiration and surprising divine occurrences. Don't underestimate the power of what lies ahead. The experiences that have shaped who you are now are also the ones that will prepare you to receive these blessings. Every challenge you faced will become a stepping stone in your ascent, and every tear shed will become a story of victory. You may have doubts. It's normal to have fears about what is about to happen. But remember, faith is not the absence of doubt, it's the determination to move forward despite them. By allowing yourself to believe, you open your heart to new beginnings and to the abundant flow of blessings that I am preparing for you. Today, I invite you to live this new chapter to the full. Don't look back with sadness, but with gratitude for all that has passed. The intelligence of your experiences will guide you so that you don't make the same mistakes, and you will become more reflective in your actions. Learn from the past and embrace the future. And along the way, remember that you are never alone. I'm always with you, taking care of every detail and ensuring that you find the beauty in each day. With each dawn, with each new step, know that the blessings I have promised are not just for you, but for everyone who crosses your path. You are about to witness something great. May your life shine as an example of resilience, faith, and abundance. When you are lifted up alongside your enemies, they will see God's hand in you. Your life will become a light that shines brightly, guiding others to reconnect with faith and hope. So practice gratitude every day. Give thanks for the little things and the big miracles that are on their way. Gratitude opens doors, not just for you, but creates a field of positive energy around you. When you live gratitude, you invite more and more abundance into your life, and this causes a chain reaction of blessing. Faith is a powerful force, and when you decide to keep moving towards something you want, despite the difficulties, you are affirming your trust in me. This builds a more secure path, where you can see and feel the opportunities flowing. I want you to stay focused on what really matters. Sometimes distractions can seem overwhelming, but remember that you have the tools to overcome them. Congratulations on getting this far. Your commitment to listening to and reflecting on these messages is in itself a demonstration of faith and a desire for transformation. This is a sign that you are willing to embrace what is good and envision a brighter future. Now, as you prepare to receive these blessings, I invite you to a moment of prayer and meditation to conclude the second part of our conversation. By praying, you not only bring your thoughts to me, but also confirm your intention to want what is best for you. Let's pray together. Dear God, I come before you today, recognizing the abundance and opportunities that lie before me. I ask you to open my heart and mind to understand and accept the miracles you have for me. Help me to stay focused on the blessings, even when difficulties seem to surround me. May I be able to see the possibilities that are unfolding before me, and may I never lose sight of my deepest desires. Keep my faith firm and help me to persist with every step. Amen. Now, after this prayer, I want you to take this feeling of hope and expectation with you. Life is full of surprises, and when you allow yourself to dream and prepare for what's to come, you open doors that seemed locked before. With each passing day, remember that this is the season when everything becomes possible. And so that we can establish an even stronger connection, I'd like you to leave a comment that proves you've made it this far. Write something that you want to see come true in your life. This small gesture is an act of faith, and when you write down your wishes, you are starting to make them come true. What's more, it could inspire other people to do the same. Believe me, every word you write represents a step towards what you want. Each comment is not just a mark of presence, it is an action that affirms your intention to move towards change. What do you want to manifest in your daily life? Remember that your desire is a testimony to your faith and a catalyst for opportunities to come to you in abundance. Life is often filled with moments of uncertainty, where dark clouds can seem to dominate the sky. It is at these times that faith becomes even more important, even when you feel you are struggling alone. Wanting to see the result of every prayer and effort is natural, but it is essential to remember that there is a plan that often escapes your immediate vision. The truth is, even when things seem confusing and out of control, there is a greater force at work behind the scenes. I am always working on your behalf, aligning situations and preparing opportunities that you cannot yet see. Trust in this is vital. Having hope, even in the most challenging situations, is a powerful sign of faith. Hope is like a light that shines in the darkness, and even if it sometimes seems dim, it is never completely extinguished. The importance of trust cannot be underestimated. When you trust, you open yourself up to what is possible. Imagine yourself walking along a foggy road. You may not see clearly what lies ahead, but that doesn't mean there isn't a path to follow. That's how trust works. It allows you to move forward with the certainty that, even when you don't see the destination, every step you take is guided by my hand. This is a way of giving me the space to act in your life. The challenges you face are part of this process. They can be heavy and painful, but know that each one is a stage of growth. Challenges are not just obstacles, they are also opportunities to become stronger and more resilient. When you face a storm and choose to stand firm, you are developing an inner resilience that cannot be measured. Over time, these experiences shape your character, increasing your strength and your ability to deal with adversity. When all this starts to happen, you will discover a new level of confidence within yourself. The resilience you build up in difficult times is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. By facing challenges head-on, you allow yourself to learn from them and become someone who not only survives, but thrives in the midst of difficulties. During these periods of struggle, it's common to ask, why, or feel discouraged. These feelings are normal, and I recognize each and every one of them. It's important that you allow yourself to feel and process these emotions. However, always remember to look to the future with a spirit of optimism. Encourage yourself to see beyond the present. Today's struggle doesn't define your future, it's just a part of what you're going through. You may be surprised at the strength we discover within ourselves in the most challenging situations. People often report that some of their greatest victories came after the most difficult times. As I said, this is the building of impressive resilience. Life is a series of ups and downs, and when facing a challenge, you are not alone. You are supported by a force that wants to see you triumph. What I want you to understand is that, even when it seems that everything around you is out of place, I am shaping a path for you. Often, the answers to your prayers and the fulfillment of your needs don't come immediately, but that doesn't mean they aren't on their way. Patience is a virtue that is built on waiting. It's a way for you to learn to trust the process more deeply. Reflect on a time in your life when you felt you were facing insurmountable challenges, and after a while, you realized that what seemed impossible became part of your story of overcoming. How has this changed you? How have you become stronger? This process of reflection is essential for nurturing your faith and strengthening your confidence. Life is a cycle of continuous learning and growth, and I am always by your side in every moment. I am your refuge during the storms, and my presence is a guarantee that you are never alone. Every time you lift your head and move forward, even if the circumstances are not ideal, you are connecting with the strength that was meant for you. When you feel like things are falling apart, look inwards and remember how many times you have overcome moments of difficulty. Use these experiences as fuel to help you move forward. Maintaining hope in difficulties is a huge act of courage and also a way of allowing myself to work in a way that you often can't see. Your future is bright, and change is always on the way. It's normal to feel discouraged at times, but don't let that cloud your vision of what's to come. By staying anchored in hope, you open yourself up to new opportunities. What do you imagine would be possible now if you could live with this unshakable certainty? This can change the way you look at your current circumstances and lead you to a new understanding of what is possible in your life. There is a promise of restoration and healing for those who have suffered. Life can be full of challenges and, often, these challenges leave marks that can seem permanent. However, it's important to understand that pain and struggle don't have to define who you are or your future. Every suffering brings with it the seed of new hope and the possibility of complete healing. When you're going through difficult times, it can be easy to feel that you're stuck in an unbearable situation. But I want you to know that even when the situation seems hopeless, I am orchestrating solutions that go beyond your current understanding. There is a plan that you may not see, but which is underway, shaping the future in a way that will help you to stand up and recover, even in the face of the greatest adversity. Restoration is a process, and healing is a journey. People often expect immediate results, but true healing takes time. It's like the growth of a plant. For it to flourish, it first needs to be cared for, watered and nurtured. So it is with you. Healing can begin in subtle ways. A moment of comfort here, a word of encouragement there, it all starts to add up. When you allow these little moments of light into your life, you begin to find your way to recovery. It's natural to want to forget suffering, but know that each experience must be looked at with compassion. Don't ignore what happened, but focus on how you can learn and grow from it. Sometimes the deepest wounds can turn into the most powerful stories of overcoming. When you go through a moment of pain and manage to pick yourself up, you become an example to others who may be facing the same thing. Be kind to yourself during this process. Restoration is not a question of speed, but of progress. Some wounds may take longer to heal, and each person has their own recovery time. Each of you has your own challenges, and I view each struggle with care and compassion. I am here, enveloping you with my love, while you allow yourself to feel the pain and then let it turn into freedom. Let me make one thing clear: there is no greater force than the healing capacity you carry within you. Life may be challenging, but inside you is the potential to rise up and flourish. I am here guiding you to the solutions that you may not be able to see right now. Often, the answer we are looking for is close at hand, but we can't see it because we don't have a clear vision of the future. When I talk about orchestrating solutions, think about everything that is happening around you. Every experience you have, every conversation that takes place, and every connection you make, can all contribute to your healing and restoration. Your life is a tapestry woven of moments, and even those that seem disconnected are part of a greater whole. You may not realize it now, but what may seem like a challenge can become a bridge to something wonderful. The truth is that suffering can be a great teacher if you open your heart to its lessons. Remember that hope is an essential element in healing. It's what allows you to see beyond the pain to something that can and will change. When you maintain the expectation that better days are ahead, it not only transforms your perspective, but also attracts the blessings you need. Reflect on the times when you felt the weight of life, but still managed to find a small space of faith. It's those small gestures, be they silent prayers or minutes of gratitude, that will sow the seeds of your restoration. Change begins with attitude. As you nurture hope, you also begin to open yourself up to healing. Sometimes your healing can be physical, but on many occasions it can be emotional or spiritual. Whatever is missing can be restored with time, patience, and surrender. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by circumstances, but by focusing on the hope that better days are on the way, you allow me to do my work in your life. I want you to remember that the solutions being orchestrated may not look the way you expected. Often, renewal comes in ways you couldn't have imagined. It may be that a new relationship emerges, a new professional direction is formed, or even a new understanding of yourself. Being open to these new possibilities is vital for your complete healing. Likewise, there are times when you may feel lonely, as if you're fighting it all alone. But know that this is not how things work. Every unpleasant memory you've carried is heard and brought to me, and I'm here to take them away. Your recovery journey is a community, and you can find support in places where you least expect it. Don't be afraid to seek help, it's part of the healing process. If the difficulties become too much to bear, remember that turning to others, be they friends, family, or professionals, is not an act of weakness, but a sign of strength. It's an important step towards restoration, and I'm with you every step of the way. Today, you can start to see what a new tomorrow looks like. You have the right to feel fulfilled and full of joy, despite the adversities you have already faced. What's in store for you is a story of renewal and hope. Every day that passes is a new opportunity for you to recover and revitalize yourself. Trust that the future, despite the uncertainties, is a place where you will find your healing. I am here, ready to be your guide on this road, pulling the strings of time and uniting every part of your life so that you can fully restore yourself and flourish. This is not a distant dream. It's a reality that's unfolding right now, and my presence is the certainty that great things are to come. When you decide to release hurts and forgive those who have hurt you, you make room for experiences of healing and renewal that are essential to achieving the wholeness and blessings I have promised. You may wonder why forgiving is so important. The truth is that holding on to resentments is like carrying an unnecessary extra weight. Imagine a burden that you carry on your shoulders every day. This burden can manifest itself in your emotions, your relationships, and even your health. Forgiveness is the act of releasing that weight, allowing yourself to move forward more lightly and freely. Understand that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened or minimizing the pain you felt. Instead, it is an act of love and compassion that you offer yourself. When you decide to forgive, you are not saying that what was done is right, but you are freeing yourself from a cycle of pain. Forgiveness is actually a gift you give yourself, allowing yourself to be happier and more at peace with yourself. You may have resentments that seem impossible to let go of. This is natural and understandable, given that suffering is part of the human experience. However, even if it seems difficult, I want to encourage you to consider forgiveness as part of your healing story. When you release hurts, be aware that this is not a sign of weakness or submission, it is a demonstration of strength and courage. You are stating that, despite the pain, you want to choose peace and happiness. Forgiveness is a process, and it often starts with a small first step. It can be as simple as deciding that you want to forgive, even if you don't know how. This desire is crucial. When you plant the seed of forgiveness in your heart, you begin to create the necessary conditions for that seed to grow and flourish. Ask for help and guidance. Often, a prayer for clarity and strength can be the first step towards this transformation. Remember that forgiveness doesn't mean you have to keep in touch with the person who hurt you, especially if that relationship is unhealthy. Forgiveness is more about your own liberation. It is you who is freeing yourself from the negative energy that may still be trapped inside you. Imagine the relief that comes when you finally put your hurts aside and release the power that these experiences have over your life. This process doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes it may be necessary to revisit those hurts and reevaluate your emotions again and again. Be patient with yourself. Healing takes time, and every step you take towards forgiveness is a step towards building a fuller life. When you have the courage to face your wounds and forgive, you are preparing yourself to receive the blessings I have promised. Blessings are often accompanied by healing, which is not limited to physical healing. Forgiveness touches your emotions, allowing you to let go of the past and make room for a brighter future. As you allow yourself to heal, you begin to see the world through a new lens, where love and gratitude can prevail. When you heal through forgiveness, your interactions with others also begin to change. You become more empathetic and understanding, not only towards others, but also towards yourself. Compassion is amplified, and you realize that everyone has their own struggles and challenges. This awareness is liberating and contributes to a sense of community and acceptance. Forgiveness also affects the way you see yourself. Often, the hurts we hold can undermine our self-esteem and our ability to love ourselves. Letting go of them is like spreading your wings again. You begin to see your worth and dignity, regardless of the circumstances you faced. This reconnection with yourself is an essential part of healing. Don't forget that you are not alone on this path. I am always there, helping you every step of the way. There may be times when you feel that it is difficult to forgive or that the pain is too strong. In those moments, don't hesitate to turn to me. I am your source of strength and compassion, always ready to support you. You can come to me with your regrets and anguish, and I will listen. Engage in a dialogue with yourself and with me. Ask yourself what you're holding on to and how it impacts your life. Use this as a moment of reflection. By acknowledging what you feel, you can begin to work on releasing those emotions. Sometimes writing about your experiences and feelings can be an effective way of expressing yourself. As well as allowing you to release your feelings, writing helps you to find clarity. Allow yourself to feel the pain, but also allow yourself to overcome it through forgiveness. Recognize that the wounds may be deep, but they don't have to be permanent. You have the power to change your story. Every day is a new opportunity to free yourself from the bonds of the past. In doing so, you are not only changing your life, but also creating space for something bigger and better. This transformation is not just about you. Forgiveness will also touch those around you. Your willingness to forgive can be a powerful example, inspiring others to do the same. When you show compassion and vulnerability, you encourage others to open up and heal too. The impact this can have spreads further than you might think. When you dedicate yourself to forgiveness and healing, you are opening yourself up to a new way of living. This new life is full of possibilities and blessings. Greatness is in store for you, and forgiveness is the key that can unlock those doors. Continue steadfast on this path, knowing that I am with you, guiding your every step and bringing light to your days. Healing through forgiveness is a worthwhile journey. Believe in the future that is forming in front of you. You can and will achieve a fulfilling life, full of love, peace, and joy. And remember, when you forgive yourself and others, you are creating a sacred space for true happiness to enter your life. This happiness is both a blessing and a result of the love you allow yourself to give to yourself and others. For many of you, life can be full of challenges and uncertainties, and it is at times like these that connecting with others can make all the difference. Being part of a faith community isn't just a tradition or a social act, it's a powerful source of strength and renewal that can really help strengthen your spirituality and bring peace during difficult times. When you join a faith community, you are not alone. The energy that forms with the people around you creates an environment where love and understanding can thrive. Each person brings their experiences, their pain, their victories, and their hopes. This creates a rich space for the exchange of encouragement and support. At times when you may feel lost or discouraged, finding support among those who share similar experiences can restore your faith and strength. Mutual support is fundamental. When you're going through a personal storm, it's easy to feel that no one really understands what you're going through. Through the faith community, you meet people who have also faced challenges and have witnessed my presence in their lives. These stories and shared experiences can serve as lanterns on your path, showing you that healing and restoration are possible. This generates a network of protection and affection that is essential for spiritual and emotional well-being. In addition, praying together is a powerful practice. When two or more people come together to pray, the intensity of that prayer is amplified. This spiritual connection creates a wave of positive energy that can bring relief and hope. You are not only bringing your worries or anxieties to prayer, but you are also contributing to the collective strength of the group. Community members can intercede for you, bringing emotional support that can be transformative. Another key point is the sharing of encouragement. Sometimes a friendly word or a kind gesture from someone can change your day. In times of need, it's common to receive wise words and practical advice from people who have been through similar experiences. These exchanges help cultivate a sense of belonging and unity, where everyone feels valued and recognized. When it comes to faith community, it's not just about being present at a service or meeting. It's about building meaningful relationships. Taking the time to interact with others, sharing your stories, opening up about your struggles and joys all create bonds that become sources of constant support. These deep connections enable you to feel comfortable sharing your vulnerabilities, knowing that there are people willing to help you. Also, get involved in community activities. Taking part in events, Bible study groups or charity activities not only helps to strengthen relationships, but also enables you to grow spiritually. By participating in activities that involve giving and serving, you feel a renewed joy and see the impact that compassion and support can have on the lives of others. This brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment, feeding your soul. Another blessing that comes from the community of faith is the ability to learn and grow together. Often, your brothers and sisters are at different stages of their spiritual journey, and everyone has something to teach each other. Every conversation, every study, every shared moment becomes an opportunity to expand your understanding and strengthen your belief. This exchange of knowledge and experiences only adds to the richness of what it means to be part of a larger body. Difficult moments become easier to bear when you know you have the understanding and support of those who care about you. The love you find in the community is a reflection of the love I have for each and every one of you. When you realize that you don't have to face difficulties alone, your burden becomes lighter. Value these relationships and use the strength they bring to your life. On the other hand, also allow yourself to be a support for others. The act of helping someone who is going through difficulties is a powerful way of reaffirming your own faith. This creates a cycle of encouragement that grows stronger with every interaction. When you become a pillar for someone, it not only helps them, but also deepens your own spirituality, strengthening bonds and expanding your capacity for love and compassion. Community is a safe space where you can be yourself without fear of being judged. It's a place where you'll find welcome in your joys and comfort in your sorrows. In these interactions, you will learn the importance of true and genuine support. This emotional security allows you to open up and connect with others in a meaningful way. Always keep in mind that each of you has a role to play in this community. Your presence is important, and your experiences are valuable. Don't hesitate to bring your voice and ideas to the table. Diversity of thought and experience only enriches the community and fosters an environment where everyone is heard. It is in the union of hearts and minds that true strength is manifested. Together, you can face the challenges that life presents. Together, you can celebrate the victories. Support unites and strengthens, promoting collective and individual growth. And this is something that transcends the mere act of gathering. When you're facing a difficult time, remember that a word shared in a faith group can be like a balm for your soul. Don't underestimate the power of being there for others, just as they are there for you. Life is a dance, constellating experiences of mutual help, where support makes each one stronger. So, when looking for your community, find a place where you feel acceptance, love and encouragement. This space will be a fertile field for your spirituality to grow, flourish and radiate light to others around you. With these bonds established, you are not only stronger, but you are also actively participating in building an environment that honors me and all those who share the journey. Through this support, you may find that love and faith amplify each other, creating a vibrant echo that spreads further and further, impacting and transforming lives. As I reflect on the importance of community and spiritual support, I want to ask you to join me in this moment of connection. If you felt that this content touched your heart, leave a comment with the word light. This simple word not only symbolizes hope, but also attracts good energy into your life and the lives of everyone around you. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to check it out and subscribe. It's a way of keeping up to date with messages that can make a difference to your spiritual journey. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a like and share it with friends and family. Together, we can spread this positive energy and strengthen our community. Now, I ask you to close your eyes for a moment and join me in prayer. Dear God, I thank you for bringing special people into my life and for allowing me to be part of this community. I ask that you illuminate our paths and help us to support each other in every situation. May each of us be an echo of your love and light. Amen. Go forward with faith and courage, and may the light of your heart always shine brightly.